Why do women like tall men? Could body size be a marker of fitness? If your parents have been consuming large amounts of nutrients which are mainly found in meat, it is very likely that you will be taller than them. At the same time, when your parents consume large amounts of refined carbohydrates, such as sugars or starches, you are more likely to be a small person. Do you have a sibling which is a lot smaller than you are? Ask your parents what they consumed before its birth and how they fed your sibling in the first years of their life. I want to show you siblings which had different nutrition. One sibling had great nutrition with a lot of nutrients in it, and the other was on refined carbohydrates. These are two siblings. As you can see, the left one is a lot taller, has a wider face, has a better developed nose as well as cheekbones. She also looks less suffering, doesn't she? These are 6 brothers. The first 4 of them were born on an island before they got the white man's nutrition. Although the taller brothers being older, you can see a difference in the facial development, especially in the lower region of the face of the 2 smaller ones. These experienced a diet high in refined carbohydrates. But difference in size and facial development are not the only plights of a high carbohydrate diet. Here we see a boy with club feet. His skeleton is deformed. His posture is hunched over. A study was done on rats. The first rat had a normal whole wheat diet, the second one had a flour diet, and the third one had a special mix of refined carbohydrates, which were high in nutrients. As you can see, the second and the third rat are substantially smaller than the first rat that was eating natural food. It is particularly interesting that the third rat that was provided by all nutrients, but in the form of refined carbohydrates, could not use them as well as the first rat and ended up a cripple. What about old people? Old people do shrink with age, right? Actually they're not. Instead they deplete their skeleton of nutrients. So if an old person has a rich diet, it will not shrink. You can stay healthy forever. Another aspect of skeletal health are injuries. Did you know that a fracture of a malnourished human being will not unite? On this picture you see the leg bone of a little boy who was fractured. It wouldn't heal for several months. After changing the diet of the boy from bread and skimmed milk to very high vitamin butter, whole milk and freshly ground grain gruel, his fracture united in 1 month. A deep and narrow chest is a sign of underdevelopment and malnutrition. Same goes for a curved back or round shoulders. A very sad truism is the underdevelopment of female hips. This makes childbirth very demanding. Wouldn't that explain why most women can only handle 1 childbirth in their lifetime? From isolated Eskimo women, we know that they can have more than 20 children. So, how to get a healthy skeleton? First, we need to understand what a skeleton is. A skeleton is not only a framework to carry muscle and organ mass, but also the main mineral storage of your body. If you are mineral deficient, your body will take them from your skeleton to produce blood, and then your skeleton weakens. There are 2 aspects of how to get a healthy skeleton. The first is to consume minerals. These are sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, phosphor and chloride. Here you can see the German RDAs. You will not be able to have a healthy skeleton without consuming a good balance of minerals. The second aspect is to put your skeleton under stress. Your skeleton behaves like your muscles. If you put a strain on your bones, they will get stronger. This can be done, for example, by intense sports. A good example for rapid bone weakening are astronauts. When they return to Earth, they cannot walk and need long-lasting physiotherapy to recover. Go get some minerals. Alright, thank you for watching and have a pleasant day.